Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Bell. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. He finds some space. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Back to throw. It's O'Neal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. We'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Takes a shot at the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. 2nd down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Bentley. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's reeled in. It's Bentley. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
With the catch, it's Bell. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's O'Neal. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw here. And the pass is incomplete.
Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
At the 13-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Crucial red zone play coming up. Now in the red zone, it's O'Neal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's O'Neal. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. Finds an open target on the left side. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
1st down and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Looks left and finds his target there. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Here we go. 3rd down close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Spin move and still going. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And they've regained the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First and 10 now for the offense. It's a draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. First down and more. He's still running. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense bailed out in coverage a little too quickly, and we're not in position for that run play. Safe to say they'll probably be a little bit more disciplined on that next 3rd down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He's going to take off. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Crosses the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And now they'll run it on the draw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground with the draw play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed into exactly what was coming and made the tackle.
Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Hand it off for a draw. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Handoff from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. QB keeps it himself. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle. He missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
3rd down coming up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
4th down coming up.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a 1st down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 2nd down after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Gain of 18. And that's a first down for the offense.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's caught. It's Bell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. And the pass rush gets home.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The punt team making their way on the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Offense makes their way on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Important second down play coming up. Try to catch the defense with the draw. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kurt, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got. A loss for the offense.
Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So the drive stalls, the punt team on the field. And it's taken right around the 35. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He breaks free. Oh, look at the quick cut. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Offense drops that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Quick throw, the catch is made. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The soccer with a strong tackle there.
Pickup of 6. Second down coming up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's reeled in. It's Bell. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Via the screen. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw again. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. It's a draw play. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
How about the job here by this defense? In the red zone, backed up deep in their own territory, not fooled at all by this shotgun, thinking that they may throw. Instead, they try the draw, and it stopped immediately.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for 6. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick this one away.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught near the goal line. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run it here. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. 8. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Snags the quick throw. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.